Freddie Freeman takes his position at first base as the Dodgers take the field in this rematch against the Yankees. As much of a World Series rematch, it could be a World Series preview.
Absolutely, especially the way that both sides are trending towards. Now, a couple health issues on the Dodgers side, but nobody's going to feel sorry for them. And the Yankees is business as usual. They are trying to downplay it, Wayne, but I believe that both these locker rooms circled this matchup, and they're fired up for this one.
Well, we welcome those of you watching us live on X. We'll have this live stream up for the entire first inning as Tony Gonsolin is on the mound for the Dodgers tonight. It's a depleted pitching staff right now. Gonsolin had a blister issue a couple of starts ago. It's been rough his last two outings as he works his way back from Tommy John.
Yeah, his last two outings, he's carrying an 8 ERA. His first three starts, he was 2-0 with a 2 ERA. Very important for him to be able to throw that fastball because everything plays off the fastball. The split finger as well as the slider. Also, something I'm watching from Tony, the velocity. I want to see that velocity anywhere from 93 to 95 miles an hour. If not, he's going to have a difficult time navigating this Yankee talented lineup.
And StatCast powered by Google Cloud on that arsenal. We'll give you the Yankee lineup presented by BetMGM. Aaron Judge, one of 3 former MVP winners in the Yankee lineup, along with Cody Bellinger, won an MVP as a Dodger, and Paul Goldschmidt, the first baseman, was an MVP winner for the Cardinals in 2022. It's been a formidable lineup. They've scored a lot of runs even without Giancarlo Stanton for all of this year.
Oh, you know what? Uncle Ben, Mr. Rice, has really stepped up, and Paul Goldschmidt has been absolutely resurging, has a chance to be comeback player of the year, as well as Trent Grisham been outstanding, especially in the leadoff spot.
We are underway in this heavyweight title matchup here tonight. The Dodgers and the Yankees here at Dodger Stadium. It was games 1 and 2 of the World Series here in Los Angeles, and it never came back as the Dodgers took a 3-0 lead in game 3 in New York. The Yankees took game 4 and the Dodgers put it away with that big comeback in game 5. That resulted in some of that trash talking between the Dodgers and the Yankees. More on the Dodgers side after they won and they got to say whatever they wanted, as Aaron Judge put it.
Well, there's a little bit of a chip on their shoulder, especially after winning during the COVID years of 2020 and everybody around the city of Los Angeles talking about Mickey Mouse. And so they felt like once they won, especially going up against a talented team like the New York Yankees and the way they won, it felt like they vindicated 2020 as well.
It's 0-2 on Grisham as he skips out of the way on that pitch from Tony Gonsolin. Gonsolin really couldn't get a feel for his splitter in that start where he had that blister. It's better now, and well, Dave Roberts thinks Gonsolin's going to have a good outing here tonight. At least trying to will it into existence. They need one. The Dodgers bullpen has been beat up. So have the starting pitchers, for that matter, as the Dodgers have gone through injury after injury so far this year.
Well, it seems like as an organization, Wayne, that this depth has been tested year after year, especially over the last couple of seasons. So it's very important for some guys like Dustin May, Yamamoto, and Tony Gonsolin to just be able to post and take some pressure off that bullpen because they've been overused. Grisham
fouls it off on 2-2. It's been a nice start to the year for Grisham. He's hit a dozen home runs. His batting average much higher than usual. And he's worn out Gonsolin too. 7 hits in 15 at bats.
Grisham is not afraid to be able to hunt that fastball, especially without batting gloves, and this seems like he's comfortable in a Yankee uniform.
Bouncing ball draws Freeman away from first. Gonsolin goes to cover, and that's the first out of the ball game.
Talked about that split finger, Wayne, very important. And now they got the big man on campus coming to the plate.
The biggest man on any campus. 6'7", 280, and a 2-time MVP. Aaron Judge trying to join a very short list of 3-time winners. Shohei Ohtani is one of them. Shohei trying to join an even shorter list of 4-time winners. As Aaron Judge takes ball 1, hitting .391 to start the year. He has 18 home runs. He has a 1227 OPS. He's on pace for the highest WAR since Babe Ruth. Yet Aaron Boone says, yeah, we haven't even seen the best of Judge yet this year. There's a strike to Judge. How's that possible?
You know what? It shocked me. You know what I mean? When he said it in a meeting, but, you know, Aaron Boone knows him best and says it's business as usual, and you can't get him out. The problem is if you make a mistake, you're not getting that baseball back.
And there's a fly ball hit to center field, hit way back, and this one's not going to come back either. Aaron Judge starts off this World Series rematch with a blast.
Mama, there go that man again. What did I tell you? You make a mistake, especially when he's able to extend his arms. And a big guy like that, they want to extend their arms. As soon as that baseball was hit, he went to the big man part of that ballpark and hit it a ton. They are fired up on that side.
446 feet, a mammoth shot to straightaway center field, the 19th homer for Judge this year. Only Shohei has more with 20. All one to Cody Bellinger, the former Dodger and former National League MVP.
Dave Roberts had nothing but great things to say about Cody Bellinger. He says he's happy about his success. Just hope he struggles during these next couple days.
Bellinger has not struggled much against the Dodgers since leaving the Dodgers. Spending the last couple of years with the Cubs, nobody has hit the Dodgers better.
It's outside.
Close one there. Called a ball to Bellinger. Will Smith seems surprised. 2 balls and 1 strike. Bellinger with a .466 on base percentage against the Dodgers since leaving. That's the highest of any player against them in that time. Gonsolin, his former teammate, backs him away. 3 balls and a strike. It was quite a fall off for Bellinger as a Dodger. He has revived his career thanks to those 2 years in Chicago.
Left to the side.
Again, it's ball 4.
Right in the heart. And as soon as that ball was barreled, he understood that nobody was going to get to this baseball. And so Will Smith knew it was a mistake. Andy Paz has no choice but to watch that ball fly very far. Got the gavel chain on too.
Here comes the Judge. It's Paul Goldschmidt at the plate now. We thought this game would feature the first ever matchup that involved 3 MVP winners in each batting order. The Yankees have their 3 in there: Judge, Bellinger, and Goldschmidt. The Dodgers have Ohtani and Freeman, but they're missing Mookie Betts in the lineup tonight, thanks to a stubbed toe, robbing us of a little bit of a history tonight. Dodgers are waiting for more news about Mookie. They hope right now that he's just day-to-day.
Yeah, Mookie's still trying to find his footing offensively, but really has stepped up defensively in that shortstop position.
1 ball, 1 strike on Goldschmidt as he lifts one out to right center field. This one will hold up for Andy Paz. And 2 away as Goldschmidt flies out.
That's the one thing I like about Tony Gonsolin. No matter what happens to him, he continues the pitch, he continues the battle, believes in his stuff, and so the velocity is right there where it needs to be. Just has to stay out of the heart of the plate, especially to a guy like Aaron Judge.
Maybe even to a guy like Ben Rice, who has hit 11 home runs this year. Aaron Boone says this guy can hit the ball as far and as hard as anyone on this Yankee roster. He's 3rd on their team in home runs right now with 11. And he lines this one to right field for a base hit. Bellinger takes second base as Rice singles, and it'll be Anthony Volpe up with 2 on.
Yeah, Rice, 10th in the American League in slug, 57% hard hit rate. That's 5th in all of baseball. So when he squares it up like you just saw, he can put the barrel to it. And so Aaron Boone raved about this young man, just about his work ethic. Came into spring training about 10-15 pounds stronger, and so now you're starting to see the dividends of a young man playing with confidence.
Now the Yankees, who have a run in this first inning, will send Anthony Volpe to the plate. Volpe's had some big hits early on. He's 2nd on their team in runs batted in. He's driven in 33. 17 doubles to go with a .246 average. It's going to be a longer first inning here for Gonsolin. Volpe slips this one toward the right field corner. Pretty deep down that line, but foul. 1 ball, 1 strike on Volpe. Saw that clip earlier from Fight for Glory on Apple TV, the docuseries about the 2024 World Series. There was a lot of talk about dreams when it came to Freddie Freeman in the backyard and living out the ultimate childhood dream. Well, that's what Anthony Volpe does every day. He dreamed of being Derek Jeter, the shortstop for the Yankees, and in some ways it's fascinating and improbable, and Volpe has made it happen.
Absolutely, and shouldering that responsibility to be at the shortstop position in any ball club, but it's a little bit different when you're with the Yankees.
1 ball, 1 strike, especially when you're from the Northeast and you're from the area and you lived it and breathed it your whole life. You idolized Jeter, and now you have his position. I mean, it's really an incredible setting for Anthony Volpe, and he won a Gold Glove his rookie year, something not even Jeter did. Only 2 shortstops in history have. There's a strike from Gonsolin to even the count. Traffic in this inning. Judge is homer. The Yankees have the early lead. Gonsolin trying to wiggle out with just 1 run allowed. He's got a full count now on Volpe. And the runners, Bellinger and Rice, will take off here.
Tony Gonsolin is still trying to find the release point, especially to the glove side. He'll set everything up, especially to the right-handed batter, the slider and then the fastball as well.
On 3-2, Volpe pops it up. It's an easy one for Teoscar Hernandez in right field, as Gonsolin settles for giving up the 1 run in the first. Well, Aaron Judge says, "Your turn, champ."
That's what we all here for, baby. I love it.
Judge homered in his first at bat in this World Series rematch. Now Shohei Ohtani stands in. But not homer in the World Series. He was kind of bothered by that shoulder throughout the World Series last year, but he got his first ring. And now he hits one left center field. It's Judge 1, Ohtani 1.
How do you not love sports, Wayne? How's not baseball romantic? We're going to be here all night, Weezy. You ain't making that red eye. Greatness. Greatness. Simple as that.
It's that MVP swagger. It's Aaron Judge and it's Shohei Ohtani. And a blast off in the first inning in Game 1 in this World Series rematch.
The intensity. This is a continuation, Wayne, of the World Series. You tell me both these sides have this matchup circled.
For Shohei, his 21st home run of the year already. He's at 14 in May. He's the only man ahead of Judge. Is he even a man? We're not even really sure.
Yeah, they're X-Men. Wow.
1 ball, 1 strike on Teoscar Hernandez. And for Max Fried, who's been close to unhittable this year with a 1.29 ERA. Well, that was quite a jolt. Boy, the 4th home run he's allowed.
And he's just trying to get settled into the ball game, but he understands who's at the plate. Missed right over the heart of the plate, and another chance for a big hitter to get his arms extended.
And Teoscar Hernandez, a pretty big hitter in his own right, flips one to right. It's Judge in fair ground to make the catch. The immediate answer from Judge to Shohei.
As soon as that ball was barreled, I looked at Grisham to see how much room he had. He gave 2 glances and then held up, and all of a sudden we got a tie ball game just like that.
Will Smith, the catcher for the Dodgers, he's been outstanding offensively to start the year. 457 on base percentage for Smith as he takes ball 1, and Jeremy Rehak, home plate umpire, goes out to deliver a new baseball to Fried.
Yeah, the intensity's so loud right now in this stadium. The pitch calm is starting to mess up.
Might be a pitch com issue here for Fried. So straighten that out. The Dodger lineup brought to you by BetMGM with Shohei leading off. He has 60 runs scored in this season. That is ridiculous.
I mean, this is the impact daily, and we talked about it in the open, not only at the power department, but his ability to run and get himself in scoring position, just a weapon at the top of the lineup.
He's on pace for a number of runs scored in a season, over 170, that we have not seen since Babe Ruth. What a shot from the spectacular Shohei in the first inning tonight.
And along with Aaron Judge, you can't ask for a better swing, a better pass on the baseball, especially when the ball's middle.
2 balls, no strikes on Will Smith. Ask you this as a pitcher. Well, you get ripped up here on the first swing of the game. How do you get yourself back together?
Well, it's 0-0, and you don't want to allow the game to get away from you, and so you have to refocus because both these lineups have very deep lineups that continue to come after you, and all of a sudden you give up a big number and you're out of the game. So you have to continue to battle and really just find your release point. You can see Gonsolin struggling in that first inning after that home run, and then all of a sudden right now Max Fried, who's been absolutely outstanding, struggling with it as well.
Fried has allowed 2 runs or fewer, 2 earned runs or fewer in each of his 11 starts so far. As the first Yankee to do that at the beginning of the season. A 1.29 ERA, 7-0. The Yankees have won all but one of his starts. He has been truly exceptional. In the first year on a big contract, a lot of times we see guys struggle with that transition, but not Max Fried. As that breaking ball misses to Smith, and it's 3-2.
Where Aaron Boone raved about his competitive nature, but he's also a guy that's great in the locker room, and so he's already won this locker room over. So every time he's on the mound, they expect to win the ball game.
Verlander on that list, and Buzz Capra on that list. 3-2. And Smith fouls one back. Fried is from the area, went to Harvard Westlake High School. He was actually born the day after the Northridge earthquake. His parents had to drive around to find an operational hospital for his birth. And he ended up at Harvard Westlake with Jack Flaherty and Lucas Giolito, who they all went there together, and Pete Crow Armstrong came later, and he's on his way to superstardom, it looks like, as well. 3-2 on Smith, and a liner is caught by Orbit Vivas.
Vivas did an outstanding job timing that jump perfectly. Sometimes the ball's directly at you. Oftentimes you jump too early. Vivas is an outstanding athlete. Good baseball.
Here's Freddie Freeman, the World Series MVP. I thought this place was rocking when Shohei went deep a few minutes ago. Think about how loud it was the moment when Freddie connected against Nestor Cortez, set one out into the seats, and this place was maybe the loudest it's ever been. What a shot of this blue heaven at Dodger Stadium. The ball's 2 strikes on Freeman, who did not even have an extra base hit in the division series or the championship series. He's battling his ankle, and then Gibson-esque with his home run. Freddie met Gibby on that night here at Dodger Stadium in Game 1 of the World Series. Then he set a World Series record with his 12 RBIs. Check swing keeps him alive. Truly an iconic moment in World Series history.
Absolutely, Wayne. Being able to get to that fastball off of Nestor Cortez, and as soon as he barreled it, he knew it was game over. Absolutely sweet swing, and when it's all said and done for his career, I believe he's going to be a first ballot Hall of Famer, one of the best bat-to-ball skillsmen in the game's history.
He's not slowing down as he gets older either. He's hitting .359 this year. He's the active career leader in hits. He's 35 years old. He'll be 36 later this season. 1 ball and 2 strikes. And that one to the backstop from Fried. Of course, Fried and Freeman know each other pretty well from their time with the Atlanta Braves.
Tough matchup, lefty on lefty, but Freddie Freeman has made a calling card to be able to hit lefties. And if you're Max Fried, you're just trying to resettle, calm your nerves down, get your pulse back, execute a pitch.
Swing and a miss. He executes that one, blowing 97 by Freeman to end the first. Aaron Judge delivered in the top of the first. Shohei Ohtani had the answer in the home half.